to another edition of Channel Payments Manager Payment Processing Scenarios. The scenario for this demonstration will be to authorize a credit card payment for the full amount of an open sales order, but not settle. We will settle the payment once the sales invoice posts for the sales order, and the payment will be automatically applied to it. Our source of payment will be a customer credit card. Again, it will be a sales order that is our target. We won't impose any restrictions on the sales order release or shipment. And we will fully ship and invoice the sales order in one shipment. So let's take a look at a sales order here for Tray Research. So here we're going to authorize. We have a fact box down at the bottom, which you can see is all zeros except for the order amount is listed at $798.42, which matches the total value of the sales order. So we'll go to Actions, do a new CPM payment. And notice that the amount is for the full amount. We'll leave that as is. We'll use a save payment method and choose the Amex for this customer. We leave the capture method as delayed. We could settle immediately or delayed. In this case, we just want to capture an authorization, and we just want to create an authorization for the sales order, and then we want to capture it on invoice. The reauthorization behavior has to do if the amount of the sales invoice differs from the authorization. So we can automatically create a new authorization if the authorization is more and we're partially shipping. But in this case, we're going to fully ship. So let's submit this. And we do have an authorization now, which you can see down here in the authorized section of the fact box. If we click on this, we can see the details of the payment, right? And essentially the Stripe communication. We'll close this. And let's take a look at the customer ledger entries at this point in time. And I guess the takeaway here is that we don't have a ledger entry representing this authorization. That's because it's not a real payment yet until it settles. So let's go back and let's see the sales orders. Documents, orders. Open up the sales order we just authorized. See that down here. And let's go ahead and release and then post, and we'll ship and invoice everything on the order. So we go through the normal posting from Business Central, but then we communicate with Stripe to be able to settle that payment. And once the payment is settled, we automatically apply it to this posted invoice. So we won't take a look at the posted invoice. However, we'll go back and look at the ledger entries again. And we can in fact see that we had an invoice here for the $798.42 and a payment that was settled from the authorization on Stripe for the same amount, and that the remaining amount of both of these are zero, meaning that this payment was applied to this invoice automatically. So hope you enjoyed and learned something from this scenario. In our series, we will keep varying the scenarios for different criteria, so stay tuned.